Okay, let's give you guys some more practice. So here, somehow integrate this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this, let's u be this thing here. So let's u be e to the power of x. And then when you're here, ultimately you want to replace this. So when you're here, you ultimately want to obtain dx. So when you're here, differentiate both sides. So when you're here, natural log equally to both sides. So this side will become natural log of u, and natural log of this thing, they cancel each other out, giving you x. So from here, take the natural log of both sides. That will then give you this. And then now differentiate. If you differentiate, this side will then become this. This side will then become this. So now you've got your dx. So if dx equals this, then we can put this into the dx here. And then this thing here, we said let u equals that. So we can put u directly into here. But then for this bit here, if you look, if you have u to the power of 3, it means get this and then to the power of 3. So remember, when you have x to the power of a to the power of b, that equals x to the power of ab. So this thing here is really u to the power of this thing here is actually u to the power of 3. That's this thing here. So well, put this into here, and then put u into here, and so on. This whole thing here will then become this. So this whole thing here will then become this. Okay, so now tidy this up. So visualize it as u divided by this thing here. So this gets multiplied to the bottom, giving you this, and then multiply this out. That will then give you this. And then if you look at this, you factor out the u squared. So factor out the u squared, then that will then give you this. And then when you're doing this, always keep an eye out for something. Well, always keep an eye out for something that's easily square rootable, and there happens to be a minus in between. If that's the case, then you can do square root of this plus square root of this, and then well, from here you should be able to get to here. We've done this many times. Okay, so this whole thing here will then become this. Now it's a matter of integrating this, but to integrate this, try to break this up as try to break this up. So just we are trying to integrate this. So, but rather than trying to integrate this, break this fraction up into 3 separate fractions. 1, 2, 3. So rewrite this as this thing here. But now it's a matter now of finding out a, b, and c in such a way that this thing here will be exactly the same as this. Okay, so now we need to find a, b, and c. So to find a, b, and c, times both sides by times everything by this thing here. Okay, so currently we are here. Now in your mind, times everything by this thing here. So times top and bottom by u plus 1 times u minus 1. And then this thing here, do the same for this thing here. U plus 1, u minus 1. And then do the same here. U plus 1 times u minus 1. And then do the same here. U plus 1, u minus 1. And then these two will cancel out. And then the plus here will cancel out with this plus, giving you this thing here. And then this one here, these two will cancel out, giving you this thing here. And then this thing here, leave it intact. So that becomes this. This thing here will then become this. Well, times everything by this thing here, then the whole thing here will then become this. Okay. And then sorry about the building work in the background. I can't hear myself think. And then what? So currently earlier we were here, times everything by this. That will then take us to this. So now let u be 1. So if you put 1 into here, then this thing here will be 0. If this thing here is 0, then the whole thing will be 0. If you put 1 into here, then this thing here will be 0, making the whole thing 0. If you put 1 into here, this thing will be 2c. So now now divide both sides by 2. Blah blah blah. C equals a half. So now we know C. Now steal from here. Recycle this bit here. Steal from here. Instead of making u to be 1, let's make u to be negative 1. If you put u to be negative 1, hang on. If you let u to be negative 1, then if you put it into here, then this thing here will be 0. Put let me think. Sorry. Put this into here, then this thing here will be 0. If you put this into here, then this will be minus 1, minus 1. So that will be negative 2. So this thing here will be negative 2b. Negative 2b. Okay, well, yeah, put it into there. B will equal this. So now to find A, we would start again. Start from here. Now this time times everything by times everything by this. Times everything by this. So times top and bottom by that thing. Times top and bottom by that thing. Times top and bottom by, and so on. This whole thing here will then become this. And then if you let u to be 0, if you let u to be 0, this thing here will be 0. Put 0 into here. This thing here will be 0, making the whole thing to be 0. So that's 0 here, 0 here, and this thing here. Put 0 into here. It will be, this thing here will be 1. So 1 equals blah blah blah. So A equals negative 1. So now we know A, B, and C. Now that we know A, B, and C, we can just put it into here. So this this integral thing will then become this. Okay. So now that we know A, B, and C, just put it in here. Then the whole thing here will then become this. So now it's just a matter of integrating this. So integrate this. We've done this many times. It will then take you to this, and then rearrange it so that well, this thing here will then become this. Okay, because remember, if you have natural log of A take away natural log of B, that's the same as natural log of A over B, and so on. Okay, so this thing here will then become this. And then earlier we said let u be e to the power of x. So we can put e to the power of x into here, and into here, and into here. So this here is your final answer. Okay.